All right. Day 4, and we're going to take it from here. Hey guys, Billy Tate back here again with you, and I am taking the 30-day in front of the camera challenge, and today is day 4. And to be 100% honest, I don't have a whole lot programmed or planned out for today's episode. Today's been a really hectic day. Got to get up early and go to work, and Lord bless me with just another great day of work. I was busy all day long, all the way up until about 5 o'clock this afternoon. And then this evening we got invited over by some great friends to have dinner. They were nice enough to cook us a great dinner, and we went over to go watch the Dodger game, and the Dodgers clinched a spot in a World Series tonight. So go Doyers. And we're kind of really stoked about that. And yeah, other than that, man, I just wanted to take a moment to come in here and talk to you guys and tell you how much I respect people that do this every single day and have other careers or jobs or a family or anything else that occupies your time, because it's hard to find the time to actually sit down and commit to do this and do it consistently. So hats off to those other YouTube creators that are doing that. You know, I have all these ideas that I want to do as far as working in my shop and working in the kitchen and working with my wife on these different projects, maybe doing some stuff for the prepper community and looking at some products that we use to make our lives a little bit easier. But I've been having a hard time finding the time. Now, granted, this week we had a rain week, and then my wife and I had the doctor's appointment that we talked about in episode 3 that took up a lot of the time. So the time that I would normally have free to be able to dedicate towards doing this was soaked up with other things, and I got behind schedule this week, and before you know it, it's Friday. And here we are, trying to just sit down and talk about anything. But once again, the goal is for me to get more comfortable talking to this camera and talking to you and sharing, you know, from the bottom of my heart and my true personality of who I am. And it's not always about the content right now. The content's going to come and follow. My goal right now is to get into a routine and take a routine that's going to turn into a habit that turns into a lifestyle that allows me to plan and make better content for all of you and for me, and to document, you know, my life and what's going on. Hopefully I make something that my grandkids want to see and they can learn from and you can learn from. And, you know, that's the whole idea. And the first step of it is for me to get in front of this camera every single day right now, between 5 and 10 minutes a day, and just kind of share what's going on and get my jitters out and try to find my personality in front of the camera so it becomes natural. So I want to give encouragement to anyone that is doing it and give props to those that are already doing it, and just say, I get it. It's hard. But like anything else in life, you get back from it what you put in. So the more that I do this, the more comfortable that I'm going to get. It's going to become a habit, and it's going to make the content more consistent, and it's going to give me the ability to really share with you honestly what's going on in my life and the different projects and how we overcome and solve problems, and you know, just do the everyday things that we do, and the neat things along the way that we share and or we get to experience with you. So I'm just trying to get in front of this camera and get more comfortable doing this. So we're going to continue to keep on doing this. We got a week off from watching the Dodgers, so that's going to be really good. So I'm going to really try this week, as long as the weather holds out, to really get out in front of this camera and start really planning some projects out in the garage. That's my next step. I got a couple of things back in here that I want to talk about with set building and organizing some of my camera equipment right back there. I am going to be trying to sell a little bit of the camera gear that I have. If I were to show you this entire office, you would see it's completely jam-packed from when we closed down the studio. I brought basically 4 whole camera setups from that studio into this small little space. And we're going to try to liquidate some of that and condense it down into one good camera setup that we can use for both photography and for doing talking head and doing video for this. So I'm probably looking at something like a Sony a7S III, or I don't know, an FX2 is real high on my list. I don't know if I need anything for low light, as I have plenty of lights in here that we can light up and do that. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what out of those two cameras, between the FX2 or the A7S III, which of those two would you go for? Because I'm going to liquidate a bunch of the Blackmagic, Canon, Sony, some of the other cameras. I have a couple of extra DJIs and some action cameras that I'm going to try to liquidate and get a little bit bigger or a little bit better updated camera setup for me to use for this channel and for other things that we're going to do. And yeah, let me know what you guys would do, and you know, maybe when we get that, we'll go ahead and share and do a review of that camera. But for right now, this is going to be the end of day 4. Look forward to day 5, and I am excited about finally having some time to get out and actually really make some videos for you, do some editing, do a little bit more than just talking head here. But for now, I'm staying consistent. Day 4. Stay going, guys. If you're doing this challenge with me, no matter what the video is and what the content is or how you feel about it, just get in front of the camera and do it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, and God bless.